Thank you for doing this, by the way, bro.
Oh, honestly, I'm not doing it a lot because in the beginning of my career, it was fun to do interview. Like we we all know it's fun, but at the end, it's different a little bit. We are busy, man, and sometimes it's always the same thing. But
Yep.
I know it's been a long time I didn't do it, so of course it's a pleasure, man.
That's good. Time to update the people. And I definitely try not to ask the same old questions that everyone asks. Uh,
Perfect, man.
it's the main thing is a fighter's time is the most important thing. More
Yeah.
more than cash, honestly, purely more than cash. You only have so much time to get your training in and be with your family. So to spend that time away, it better be a fucking good conversation.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah, you did it right. You said it right.
Appreciate that, Johan. Um, So this is it, man. I mean, like you said, you're coming for everything. It's time for redemption, making your way back. I just watched the interview with your opponent, and
Yeah, he's crazy. This guy is crazy, man.
he is crazy. He is crazy, but I didn't hear the hunger. Even from a text message, you could see the hunger from you. I didn't even hear that from his side on a 10-minute interview. I just didn't feel it.
He feels sloppy. Feel like, oh, it's okay. I don't care. I'm more powerful, more speed, bro. Well, of course, you're not more faster than me. Of course, you're not, bro. But he said that you have a better jiu-jitsu than me, bro. I did a lot of tournament in jiu-jitsu, win a lot of gold. I'm a brown belt. I'm about to have my black belt. This guy is a purple belt, never going to the ground. He said he have a gas tank. He only see the 3 minute three round of 5 minutes one time. This guy's crazy, man.
Dude, I'm gonna show you one thing. Um,
Yeah, exactly, man. And I'll be the white lion. I'll be the man that I'm not gonna ask me a lot of question. I know my hands are more faster than him. I throw volume. I work with the 1-2 straight, not the big overhand right.
mhm.
When I hit, I look where I hit. This guy is powerful, of course. You have a big overhand and a big low kick, but man, I saw a lot of fighter better than him.
You that was
I'm not sleeping on him. Of course, he's
yeah.
dangerous because he's a very powerful fighter. But bro, all that he said, it's just make me think that this guy don't know what he do. He don't know what he do, man.
He hasn't made Dana make that face yet. That
Yeah,
was,
exactly, man.
I was rewatching some of your older stuff there, and just I told like the face because I got to meet him, and when you make him make that face, you know you're in, you know. So like I messaged you too there. It was a short contract, making your way right back in there. It's gonna be easy work, man. Especially with who's in it's time to rebuild. Honestly,
Yes.
not just each division, but the entire UFC. There's a lot of guys that are coming to that point in each division where, okay, it's time for fresh blood. Well, let's
Yep.
do it. Let's do it. And we are seeing it happen. It's beautiful.
And with my last performance, man, I work a lot on my cage wrestling, on my jiu-jitsu, on my ground, and before that, because I was a jiu-jitsu fighter, not an MMA fighter, and
Hmm.
I realized a lot of things. I changed my team. Now I'm full-time at Tristar. Man, I never did conditioning before, bro. I am only do it like push up and a little bit of chin up, squat and running. But now I did like conditioning, hard conditioning. I push my cardio, so I feel totally different. I'm 210 right now, and man, I'm shred, man. I feel great, man. So usually I cut 22, 25 pounds to make 170 fight week. So I'm a big guy, man. I think he's gonna be surprised when he faces me at the face off. He's gonna realize that I'm not a welterweight. I'm made to be a middleweight, man.
You're 210 and you're going down to 170 for this.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. Yeah, it's crazy,
You don't
man.
even look, yeah, you don't look like you got any fat on you to lose anyway, man.
And
Oh, wait.
my two last camp, I was sick. The last fight, I took the influenza. 10 day, I
Hmm.
was in the bed.
Hmm.
I decided to go fight because it was my last fight on my contract, and I said, if I'm not gonna fight, maybe they're gonna cut me. So I take the risk. But every time I got sick, and it was very hard. My system was shutting down. last week of the training camp, so now it's totally different.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, there was obviously a few things going on during that too, during the departure there. But to have, like I said, just seeing the difference in the mental from between you two, and just like I said, from reading off my phone to hearing the guy talk, there was just a completely different mindset.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
exactly.
it's awesome, man.
Yes, when he got cut from the knockdown, in my mind, I said when I listened to him, I'm like, he said, "Oh, I got cut," and then like, what, man?
Hmm.
Now you don't see the mistake you did. You're not more hungry than that to come back in the in the winner column. I don't know the guy, man, but maybe that's a poker face he do. But
It could be.
honestly,
It could be. Yeah,
it
like you
could be
said,
maybe.
can't sleep on him. Yeah. Um,
I'm ready for whatever, man. I'm ready for everything.
So you said you opened up a gym there. Are you still running that gym? Because I know you're at TriStar, but are you still opening your like you have your own gym you're running?
Yes, yes. Every night I did the class, but now the gym is open for about more than 3 years,
Hmm.
and I have a lot of young fighters. So that's very cool. I have 10 fighter under my wings, man. Two boxing, two young boxing guy. They fight for the Golden Glove, Silver Glove. They are very
Nice.
good, and seven kickboxing fighter. And a lot of fighter are on my weight, so I'm able to train with her, with him, with those guys. They train hard. They text me every time they want to train. So every night I train with my guys. So in the morning I'm at TriStar, working very hard, doing my sparring, pushing my cardio, and sometimes I'm going to sleep afternoon, and I'm going to my gym in the night, and I did like 3 4 hours of class, boxing, jiu-jitsu, wrestling. So man, it's the best formula for me now, man.
That's beautiful. Yeah, it keeps you sharp. It's a teacher that teaches, they stay sharp, right? They don't lose their skills. So not only do you train with others, but when you're going over what you learned in class later, it sharpens you up even more because you're going over it, you're examining what you learned and then sharing that as well. There's a lot
And
of great promotions. Oh, go ahead.
yes, and they inspire me a lot, man. when i
Mm.
when I was cut in the UFC, I made a stop for my career. I said maybe I'm just gonna work on my gym and take care of my gym, take care of my fighter, and they all fight couple times in the 6 or 7 month, and that inspired me, man. I was like, bro, guys, you're the man. You made me back on track, and like a good coach, I said, I need to show you the way, because it was the first time I took a loss like that, two losses in a row. It never happened before. I came in the UFC. I was 8-0, six knockouts, five in the first round. So I was very young in the sport. So I'm very grateful that my guys fighting under me, and I'm the captain of the boat.
That's beautiful. And yeah, man, there's folks in the UFC currently with 6, 7 fight losing streaks, right? So
Yeah.
it's going to be easy to get yourself back in there, no problem after some if you continue obviously the way that you do. Have any of them competed in like Montreal Fight League or FTC or any of those?
Yes, my guys are fighting a lot with the Angry Monkey. It's a small competition,
Justin
but
Etheridge.
yes, of
I
course, he's the
just
guy,
went
man.
there. Yeah, I
Yeah, yeah.
literally was there for Empire Fight League, the last show.
Nice, nice, nice. And yes, FTC is a good. It's good too. And Fight Quest at Kanawaki for MMA. It's
Okay.
one of the best. Yes,
Okay, and then obviously Silvertooth, right? I think they're out there as
yes.
well.
I
Yeah,
got two guys on Silvertooth for the next show. 1 week after my fight.
nice. Let me send me their info too, because I think I'm gonna chat with
Of
the
course.
guy that owns Silvertooth there, and
Perfect.
we'll
Of
interview
course.
him and the fighters as well. So that's
Nice.
awesome, man. Yeah, there's a lot of great like this is the most beautiful thing about this thing too, right? Because first of all, you inspired your athletes by making your way to the UFC and doing what you've done to that point. You hit a low point in your career, and they bring you back up. It's the most beautiful thing.
Yeah, 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 that's crazy, man. And I tell to my guys that you're the reason I decide to coming back, man. Yes, for me, for myself, I had a lot of things to do for myself,
Mm.
but man, those guys inspire me, man. They work hard, they face demon. One time I got six guy on the cart, and five of them was their first fight, and I saw the fear in the eyes of my guys. I saw one of my guys was sleeping in the back store. eyes closed, and I said, "Are you okay, brother?" And he was like white, 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 and I feel him that he wasn't feeling. He was scared, and he got a hard fight. But at the end, he came back to the gym, getting back. He want to get more stronger, and I'm said to myself, that's the way, man. You
That's
you
awesome,
you
man.
lose a fight, man. You get up, you stand up, and you get back, man, no matter what.
That's beautiful. I met Justin at the Muay Thai games in Italy, funny enough.
Yeah, he's a,
We're
he's a,
both in
he's a very
Canada, but I
nice
met him
guy.
out there. Yeah, he's awesome, man. He's
He
funny.
have a great energy. He did a
Mhm,
lot for the kickboxing and Muay Thai here.
mhm,
It's hard to have good organization sometime, and man, he did a lot of things for the person who are like under five fights. So
mhm.
there's is type of competition. All the people who want to start, it's the placement.
Yeah, and it was I think like 95, 90% of that card was A class as well that he just had
Yes,
recently.
yes,
John
exactly.
DeBella from One Championship was there. Got to meet his father and them and chat with them. It's a great community out in Montreal, man. You guys got a great club in general. Just that whole province is a great fighting capital, man, honest. And they're trying to make it a fighting capital, honestly. It seems like it can be for Canada, really.
Yeah. We have a lot of good fighter, man. Honestly, it sucks because it's hard to. It's not legal. Like MMA, is not very legal here in Quebec, and
Mhm.
that's the fact that it's hard to make a career. People are disappointed about that, and of course that's why sometimes we go in the United States to be more active. Now we are lucky. We have Samourai MMA is a professional, good organization here in Quebec,
Mhm.
but there's a time was very hard.
Definitely. It was the same I've dealt with some stuff with Muay Thai and all that, just with all, whole that's a whole nother conversation of battles that folks are going on through right now and different gym clubs fighting it out with promotion and all that. But at the end of the day, the more fights, the better for honestly everybody. The media wins,
Yes,
the gym wins, the fans win, the fighters win, no matter what. So whoever is trying to stop other promotions from putting on fights and all that, they really gotta turn that down.
of course. That's
Yeah.
what I said to all my fighter, man. We need to be active. We need to get experience. If you want to get professional one time, you need to have like 25, 20 and more fight. Me, I have only 5 amateur fight. I step in professional. I win all my fight. Going to the UFC. At some point, it's good to make a lot of knockout and be a spectacular fighter, but you need to have experience.
So let's say this fight because it's March 7th you're fighting, correct?
Yes,
So let's say this goes exactly how you plan it. I mean UFC Montreal is right around the corner. I mean that phone could ring. That could be lining yourself up perfectly. The stars have kind of aligned for the UFC to come back to Montreal.
that's what I think. I'm pretty sure with the message the UFC tell me when they cut me, they said like you need to understand the fact that you didn't show up in the last two fight. We understand some things that happened to you, but you need to go back in the local circus, and maybe our ways gonna cross again. With the last performance I did, I beat the double champ BFL. Mark Larson was on a 7-win streak, a total domination. Man, my confidence is so back. I'm more powerful than I never was. I made round and round and round. Usually, I wasn't a guy who loved to spar. I wasn't a big fan of sparring. I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to hurt people in sparring. I only take this for the fight. Man, in training camp, I did 4 sparring a week. 4 sparring a week, man. I spar maybe like every fucking day. Never gas out. I'm full of energy. I'm gonna finish this guy. Of course, I'm
I
gonna
love it.
finish him. I'm gonna finish this guy. I can finish with my knee. I can finish with my kick. I can finish with my hand. I can choke this guy. He think he's stronger. He gonna feel my strength, man. I'm gonna show him who's a Canadian stronger guy in the middleweight division. He's gonna know who I am, man. And when we're gonna go to the body, me and him, I'm just exciting to tell him, be so, brother, how you feel the strength now? I know he's stronger, but I am, man. So I'm just very exciting to show him. He look like he don't really understand what's a fight game is. he won a bloodbath, man. He never been in a fight like he got a broken nose, eyes blooding, and continue to fight. He never going that. I'm gonna show him.
I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's funny you said right to the body. I was just gonna say as soon as he shows up, give him one big body one for me.
Man, I'm gonna rip this guy, man. This leg, his body, this head. And
That's
I know he's powerful. He's gonna try to show me to throw me a big overhand right, big low kick. But bro, I had a answer for every question you're gonna show me.
The White Lion is back, baby. I
Of
love it.
course, man.
Fuck yeah. Do you are you watching as well, or are you just so busy with the gym that you're it's kind of hard to keep up with watching the UFC? Like, do you get together
Oh,
with
I'm
friends
watching
to
the
watch?
UFC every
I
night,
love
man.
it.
I'm a
Good shit.
fan. I'm a
Good
fan,
shit.
bro. And my girlfriend, my mother, my dad. I'm very close to my family. It's a religion at home, man. We always good have a good snack and we watch UFC. So I never miss one.
So who do you got this weekend? Cejudo or Song?
Maybe I think Cejudo is very good, but I feel like his time is past a little bit.
Yeah.
But he's a winner. That's the fact, huh? Sometimes people are good, but sometimes people in the gym are good or not. The guy know how to win in a fight. So
It's been 5 years, right? I mean, his last win was 5 years ago, so we'll see, right? I would like to see it. I really would like to see Triple C back, but
yeah. Of course. I would like to see him back too, but I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. I feel like the card getting a lot of drop. There's a lot of fight got canceled in this card. I'm
Mhm.
very happy my guy Rob Font is getting back in the card.
Yep.
I think he got a very nice opponent, an undefeated, young, hungry opponent. But
Gene Matsumoto, yeah. I'm
yeah,
16 and
man.
0 right now.
16
Yeah.
and 0, and he's a good young guy. But Rob Font, we know when he fight every best fighter in the game, so I'm pretty confident for him.
What'd you think of that Cannonier and Rodriguez fight? Did you that
Wow,
was a war, man. That was
that
good.
was war, and I feel like Rodriguez is so powerful, and honestly, I train with him. He's a big middleweight brother. He's so big, man. Honestly, this guy at 205 will be okay, man. So
Hmm.
but the gas tank, it's always the problem, man. We all know Cannonier have a lot of experience. He let the rain go in the first round, got touched. All right, keep moving, and in the second and the third round, the it's gonna turn over, and that's what happened. So I'm very happy for Cannonier, man. 40 years old.
Yeah.
Show at everyone it's possible to fight older if you get healthy. So very good win for the veteran.
He showed off that main event experience. I honestly, I initially picked RoboCop, and then right after within that first round, you knew right away. You could tell right off the bat. So it was cool to see him utilize and
Yep.
change the fight completely, especially once he noticed that he was gassed. It was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant.
The confidence just go up and up higher, and when you start touching a little bit, and maybe I think he feel the power, and he said
Mhm.
is in head, okay, that's the most powerful punch I'm gonna get hurt tonight. So let's take care of this, and let's keep moving forward. And he did it very well.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's an exciting time for the sport. It's especially in Canada too, man. We've always been a great country for fighting, but we're hitting a new high. I swear we're hitting a new ceiling here, or a new ground, I should say, for combat sports, whether it be Muay Thai, MMA, boxing, or Muay Thai or grappling, pardon me. It's exploding.
Yes, and we have a lot of good fighters, and we saw it in the UFC. Like we have like Charles Jourdain, Marc Andre Barrio, Eamon Zahabi, Jasmine,
Hmm.
Mike Malott. So and there's a lot of better and good fighter. Maybe they're gonna go on her way to the UFC. So that's a good thing for the Canadian.
The next 5 years, honestly, I see a whole new team being built from all these young killers that are getting all this experience in the circuit in Canada and the US. Because there's some great shows that are doing it, man. It's awesome. Um,
Yes.
okay, outside the fight game right now, recently, I just want to ask you a couple personal questions here. Any movies that you've seen recently that have just blown you the fuck away? Because for me, honestly, personally, It's hard, man. I watched All Quiet on the Western Front on Netflix. Murdered me. Oh, incredible. And it was the best thing I've seen in probably 5 years.
Oh damn, man! Because I'm one of the worst with my memories. I don't have memories.
That's okay. That's
What's the
okay.
best movie we saw in the last maybe like couple months? Meilleur film. Ouais. Yeah. Well, me, I'm too old school, bro.
Yep,
Because I can watch the same movie like 15 times.
you
And I
can.
said to my girlfriend, I can, yes, I
Yep.
can. And I said to my girlfriend, look at this movie, look at this time, and I'm just obsessed with the same movie. And one of my, I saw the Gladiator 2 recently.
Oh, that was
I,
good. That was
I
good. I
watched it
saw that.
two
Yep.
time, and I was very, very, very proud that they do this. I'm a fan of Denzel Washington, so I was happy to see him in the movie. One of my favorite movie is 47 Running with Kenny Reeves.
I haven't seen it yet. It's on my fucking list.
Bro,
That
it's
and The
one of
Last
the
Samurai
best.
are both. I haven't seen it. I'm done tonight.
Oh, you didn't see
I've
The
never
Last
seen
Samurai
it.
too?
Never. Both of them never.
Bro, okay, that they are two of my fight week. I always watch movie, and they are two of my type of movie. Troy, 300, 300,
Yep.
Troy 300, 47 running, and The Last Samurai. They are the best of the best.
Okay, I'll watch that. Honestly, I'm not doing anything more for the afternoon except editing. I'll throw it on when we're done this, man.
Yeah, you need to, man.
Amazing.
You're gonna appreciate.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. I know you said you're a burger and beer fan. Any spots you've gone to recently that have blown your lid off for a good burger and beer in Montreal?
But I stopped drinking, so
Okay, that's okay. That's
yes,
that's
yeah,
usually good for fighting, honestly.
I
Yep.
stopped drinking. I was not a big drinker, but
Mhm.
sometimes just a couple beer. But
Yep.
it's more than 2 months that I'm not drink anything.
It helps with the
Uh,
weight and the training, honestly,
of
altogether.
course,
Yeah.
and the focus, the
Yeah.
concentration, and a lot of
100%.
things. Um, Burger is the best, but we have a new restaurant like we found me and my girlfriend. It's saut de crabe. Comment on dit ça? It's seafood boil. So
Oh, nice.
they just put a plate and they drop a bowl of all the seafood, and it's a it with a butter, butter, potato,
Yep.
rice, and that's so good. And the name is the bowl of crab. What bowl of crab? And man, it's so taste. So that's the new. That's the new. La nouvelle trouvaille, c'est the new treasure. That's the new thing, man.
Next time I'm out there, I gotta go down 100%.
Oh yes, of course. If you're in Montreal, you need to go there.
Hands down, man. Fuck yeah. Amazing. I'm glad to hear you're still watching because I was watching some of the old, even like from way back before your CFFC days. You talking about your parents and watching sports with them. I was going to ask about that. It makes me really happy to hear that that's still a tradition in your family. One of my, I really love to do the same thing. It's just difficult to get them nailed down. We haven't made it official yet, but when I look around and I have a room full of people watching the fights with me, that's when I can't be happier, honestly. Unless I have a friend fighting, but then I'm nervous.
Yes, of course. It's the same for me. When one of my guys fight, I'm more nervous than when I fight. Man, it's
Fucking
crazy.
hey. Okay, so I'll go down because I'll do some on location coverage and video of the events. Um, I'll be in the Uber on the way to the arena, and I'll be fucking nervous, like sweaty and clammy, and I'm not even fucking fighting. I'm just taking video. It's nuts.
Yeah. I feel you, man. It's the same.
Yeah, yeah. So out in your gym, what is the name of your gym, by the way?
It's a Academy Connection
Perfect.
Academy.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. So out of there, who would you say your if you were to pick 3 to 5 individuals, who would you say some of your top athletes are there right now, and that you could see them climbing high in the next couple of years?
Of course, the first in my head was Charles Olivier Brunel.
Okay.
So he's a young fighter. He's a young boxer. At the beginning, he did kickboxing a lot, but he preferred to do box. So we focus on boxing. At 3 fight, he did the at 2 fights. Sorry, he did the bronze glove,
Yep.
bronze glove, bronze glove. Going to the final, lost in the final. After 5 fight, he go to the silver glove. Going to the final, demi final, lost in the final. But he's a student in a polisher to be a police officer.
Yep.
So he's going to school. He trained hard. He's very disciplined, very respectful. So now we're going back to the bronze glove because he only have 5 fight in his last chance to go there. He's one of the best, man. He's a hard worker. He believe and he go to the war. He don't care and he want to go to the war. And that is big issue is that is not sometimes he didn't stick to the plan, so
Yeah.
he just want to go to the ward. And I
Yeah.
said to him, because he's young, man, you have 16 years old, and
He's a
he
fighter's
just
fighter. They wanted, there'll be a game plan, and it's just fuck. I'm gonna brawl.
and the clip exact and sometimes you win the first round. I said, okay, you win the first, it's very good, okay, stick to the plan. The second round he forgot everything, he just want to throw bomb, and I'm like, no man, bro. But yes, this guy, I have Lancelot. Lancelot is a young fighter, 21 years old, but he win all his fight. A kickboxing match, a boxing match. Now we're going to fight with Silver Tooth too. He's very good. Now he helped me with the kids at the gym, so he start to teach a little bit. That's very
Nice.
good for him. And maybe I'll set all my fighter, man.
Yeah.
Maxence, Marc, André, Leo, all my fighter are very good, man.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome to hear. It's good. It's good to see the passion too when you have a coach that's again like you have someone that's right in there right now and that's been there too, right? So
Yep.
they can bounce off any worries, any thoughts they have right off of someone that's perfect to go to.
I got two young fighter. They are more jiu-jitsu fighter, but both win ADCC, man. They are
Shit, nice.
jiu-jitsu master, man. Maxime Gem and Lucas Gem. They are so good in jiu-jitsu, and they are good in boxing too. So they are to watch because one have 12 years old and the other have 14 years old, but they are beasts. My 40 years old guy, Lucas, is 205, man. He's a monster, bro. 15 years old, 205, man. He's strong. When he got his hand clipped like that, you 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 need to work hard to get this hand out, man. It's crazy.
Grizzly bear grip. Yeah,
Yeah, man. Yeah,
yeah.
farmer grip, man.
Do you know Maxime Carabin from
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. And Alex Piconia from the Fight 1-4 they have a
Uh,
podcast together. He's a comment or he's
yeah, I know Maxim well, but not the other guy.
the other guy, he is the announcer for Silvertooth and some other promotions. He's a bald fella, it's usually in a suit.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe I
Yeah.
think I saw him a little bit, but
Nice, nice. They got they got they'd be great for a French interview too as well. They're great guys and I know
yeah, yeah.
they'd get
I
along.
love Maxim. He's a very good guy. I
Oh
love him.
yeah, yeah, solid, solid man. Any sponsors or any I mean besides your coach and the gym, anyone else you want to just shout out or thank real quick before we
Of course, my two gym, TriStar Gym and Academy Connexion. One of my biggest sponsors since a lot of time. It's Hyundai Riendo. So it's a car, and Granite with my boy, my jiu-jitsu boy, Paul. He helped me a lot. So Granite Infinity, Granite Infini. So that's it, man. All my family, all my friends, all my training partner, all the people who support me, man.
The White Lion, Samurai MMA, March 7th, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for the time, brother. Really do. Feel free to like again tag us in all your news and stuff. We'll share it, make sure that people see it. And we're looking forward to that fight, man. We're looking for that finish. That's beautiful.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. It's been a long time I did an interview, so it was fun. Thank you, man. Nice talk.
Like I said, man, people don't see how much time you truly put into training ever since you started this shit. All the unseen hours, man, it really is. It makes fans of the sport. So thank you for putting in all that time to make fans of the sport, man, really, and then sharing your knowledge. Really do.
Thank you very much, bro. See you
Cheers.
after the highlight, brother.
Fuck yeah, Yohan. Take care, brother.
Ciao, bye.
Till next time.